There's no power anywhere. All I was thinking was, man, I'm going to run through these service calls. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to make this money. I'm going to go home. I got it right in front of me now. I've been studying for a week, but now I can actually see it. I get home, I can't see nothing because the power's out. Right? So I walk inside the house. I'm serious. Here, this is that wheel that turns up. It's really crazy. Because I walk inside the house, I'm like, man, I'm just going to be honest. I'm trying to reflect because I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to make my wife, got to be better. But we get in there, and it just starts churning, man. I start going through this process, and I start thinking, okay, the power's out. I can't see this. I can't do this. I call a judge. I tell him about the power being out, and I'm thinking, man, I'm going to take a shower. I've been crawling underneath the crawl space all day, covered in dirt. My socks are filthy. And he goes, hey, people are coming from work. It'll be great. I'm thinking, you don't understand. Every time I step, I make a dust cloud. I got to take a shower. I'm thinking, I'm going to have to take a cold shower. I don't have any lights. And then I turn around and I think, we just bought a bearded dragon. And he's got to have a heat lamp. And I'm like, he's dying. I'm serious. And then the fridge was out. So I'm thinking, everything's thawed. So what's the first thing I do? I run in there, open up the freezer, like, okay, it's still all right. And then I turn around and think about my Great Dane that loves to run off every chance he can. And his perimeter collar's been off all day. And I'm thinking, man, today you stayed in the yard. Thank you, God. Well, so here comes this thing. I'm getting bit up out of shape. I'm getting worked up. Well, I sat down at the table and I said, you know what? I'm not going to let this defeat me. I'm going to catch myself. I really had this thought process. I will not let this do this. So I told all these people last week that they got to catch themselves, so I got to catch myself. So I sit there. There's a styrofoam cup about yay high. I take my phone out, throw the flashlight on, and sit it right there, and shine on this piece of paper. I'm sitting in the dark, reading my little paper, But I got to thinking, I got to praying. I got to thinking about the way I was acting, how worked up I got, how bent up out of shape I got, and how I was letting these things affect me. And I stopped. And I literally prayed this prayer. I looked up, and it's so goofy, it sounds kind of funny, but it meant something to me in the moment. Because I said, God, thank you for this house, even though my lights ain't on. I said, God, thank you for my dogs, even though the collars don't work. And I was like, I really said, God, thank you for the bearded dragon, even though he ain't dead, Because I really thought he would, I don't know nothing about a bearded dragon, but we bought one. So, anyways, that's sanity. So we went through this stuff about denial, we went through this stuff about powerlessness, and now we're talking about sanity, about, am I crazy? And the first thing you think, we're going to be talking about those kind of things. Yeah, some of us probably are crazy. I don't need to go see the doctor. I don't want to know what he has to say, But the details of this sanity lesson isn't so much about, it is about the mind, but it's more or less about your actions, what you're doing. When we can get to the point that we can move from chaos to hope, that's what we're trying to do. When we're in our chaos and we can get to that point where we can stop the tornado in a sense and say, okay, I need to step back. But we have to be willing to accept that Jesus is the only one that can provide the power we need, the one to overcome the insanity, which is our addictions or our compulsive behaviors. The things that we do, our first responses. I don't know if anyone's ever been hot-headed. I've been hot-headed, Because this setup with Celebrate Recovery is a lot more than just drug addiction. It's the whole realm, man. It covers everything. Insanity right here. What is the definition? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result each time. I think we probably all heard that, right? Sanity has been defined, as you got up there on the screen, as wholeness of mind. This is the one I really want us to look at. Making decisions based on the truth. So a lot of us, when we're growing up, we're all adults, whatever, we know right from wrong. But in the middle of that chaos, in the middle of that insanity, how are we responding to our situations? What are we doing in that chaos? You see where I'm going with this? And also the way that we look at people. It gets even deeper because if I expect these high expectations out of my wife that she can never be and she can never have, I'm going to get the same result. I'm going to be disappointed.
Amen.
Because she can't be that. Right? Same thing, reverse side with her with me. We're a young married couple. But if she expects me to be something that I literally can't, every single time she will be disappointed.